My name is Persephone Rose, and this is your tarot reading. I like finger guns. We are starting off the reading with sign placements. If you are a Virgo or Aquarius or a Capricorn, I don't know why I wanted to say it weird. It's because we're just in a silly little mood. There is kind of also an energy of silliness, of play, of being present, which was what a lot of the which was a lot of the reading of today's reading. Both Aquarius and Capricorn are fixed signs. I'm not entirely sure which one Virgo is. There is a little bit of an energy of play here, but also an energy of rest. And I'm also just hearing the words finally, which that's where we're going to start off with. We have been manifesting something. We have been wanting something to come into our reality. And so we are thinking that in order for this thing to come in, we have to get everything done. We have to get everything healed. The space has to be exactly right. And we have been so worried about getting everything done that we haven't been focusing on actually feeling all of the healing. Like, we have been doing the healing and we have been feeling our feelings as we are doing the healing, but we haven't been allowing the healing to finally set in, to have it solid within ourselves. Scratching the eye, and I'm just getting, we have been keeping ourselves from seeing something, or we have been keeping ourselves from seeing what is right, and we have been keeping ourselves from seeing the present. And so what we have finally, what I was getting was that we had to be our own teacher. I also have a TikTok where I pull cards, like I actually pull the cards on the reading, and then I come over here and I kind of put more thought, put more information into the reading. So because we have been going, we have reached the end of our checklist. And so because we are unsure of what to do, we, instead of relying on ourselves, we took it to our higher self and to the universe. And we were like, okay, show me what to do next. So because of that, our higher self had to be our own teacher and be like, here, this is what you have to do. So what we had to do was actually sit down and be present with ourselves and with our feelings, to actually feel and find the healing within us and feel the balance within ourselves. And so that being present with ourselves has finally allowed us to find balance. We have been in conflict with ourselves. And so finally sitting was allowing our past and our present and our future to come into union with each other and to find balance within all parts of the whole. That's what I'm hearing. At this point, I was getting Dancing Through Life from Wicked. And so because we are allowing ourselves to be present, we can just have time to ourselves and feel the present and just dance in the moment because we are here and it is a present, it is a gift, it is an honor to be here. And so healing versions of ourselves are allowing new thoughts and new ideas and new ways to treat ourselves is popping up. And so because we are doing that, we are allowing more and more happiness to come into our lives. With the Four of Wands, we are transitioning with the Six of Swords into a place of rebirth, and that is because we have allowed ourselves to let go of forcing hope, of forcing want, in trying to make the checklist and just going through the checklist. We have been kind of forcing ourselves to have all of these things done, but also we are thinking because a positive mindset will allow things to come in more quickly. And so we thought if we could force positive and we could force happiness and hope and positivity, then it would allow all of the things in our life to come in quicker. But the thing is, divine timing doesn't work like that. Noise for confirmation. Divine timing goes at its own time and when everything is ready. And so by forcing it to happen, it was just pushing it along further. And so we finally got rid of that. In allowing ourselves to be present and be still within ourselves, we are allowing ourselves to be reborn into a state of love and compassion, and just automatically, and not forcing ourselves to be happy. And so everything we want is coming in quickly because we have released the pain and released heartbreak and found magic within ourselves. Especially with the Three of Swords. That was the card that is just releasing ourselves from heartbreak. Releasing ourselves from heartbreak and finding the magic within us is allowing us to go from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. Whereas instead of just us being pulled through life, we are now creating life with the Magician. And it is because we have found the strength within us to let go of that fear. And it has taken us a long time to do it, especially the Eight of Pentacles has come out, and that is a very hardworking learning, taking the time to actually process things. And so because we have finally allowed ourselves to process it, things are now starting to come into fruition. I'm hearing the Seven of Pentacles, and that really is that kind of energy, is Instead of forcing things and not seeing change, we have now surrendered, and because of that we are now seeing changes within ourselves. The oracle cards that I pulled for this reading are new opportunities and creative ingenuity. So, because through all of our healing, we are learning and changing and growing and becoming a new person, a more improved version of ourselves. So we can expect things that we liked in the past to not be for us anymore. And then things that we didn't like in the past are now suddenly becoming things that we are liking. And so what used to be problems we can now solve with creativity. And we are now using creativity to move through life. And I'm just now continuing to hear dancing through life, through all of that. And so we have to remember to move through the world like water and just flow through each opportunity and dance through each opportunity, because now that we have solidified everything, things are happening much quicker than we thought they would. So taking this time to rest and be present is really important, because as soon as this thing comes in, you won't have that chance to rest, because everything will just be moving you incredibly quickly into that new reality. Burp for confirmation. And so take the time to rest and take care of yourself while you can, because, and so I guess that's where I'm ending, because I wanted to say, because the universe loves you. And that is where I will end it. I hope you'll have a good day.